When I abruptly finished my corporate life, I wasn't really prepared for what was to happen next. On the one hand, I was excited and relieved to be finally my own boss, but on the other hand, I was unprepared for the emotional, psychological, and existential changes I was about to face. I'm John Firth, a former management consultant and CEO. For the last 10 years, I have been coaching CEOs, business owners, and their leadership teams. Everything is changing at lightning speed. Our understanding of the world, ourselves, the universe, our business models, and our politics. This makes it even harder to sustain meaningful careers. Because I only really understood these 7 things I'm about to talk about after I ended my career, I had to spend a lot of time adapting and adjusting. My desire, therefore, is to help as many executives as possible understand what I learned early enough, because these days there is a high likelihood that your career might end or be disrupted before its due date. One, you are not your title. For years, my profession and position defined me. When I no longer had those, I grieved from the loss of self. But I learned that this was actually an opportunity to redefine myself the way I wanted to be, as opposed to how someone else wanted. 2, you still have so much to offer. What I discovered over the last few years is incredibly reassuring. Former executives still have a lot to offer well into their 70s. Even if you don't want the stress of a full career, semi or full retirement doesn't mean you stop contributing. Many executives underestimate the demand for their expertise in consulting, advisory roles, or mentoring. You are now a valuable resource with a lifetime of experience. 3, the learning doesn't stop. Post-corporate life offers new opportunities for growth, whether it's learning a new industry, technology, or even an entirely different skill. The difference is that you get to choose what, when, and how you want to learn. 4, your network is more important than your resume. Fortunately, I actively nurtured my network throughout my career, and that has been extremely valuable. But I was surprised by how much additional work it takes to keep those relationships alive after I went into semi-retirement. 5, your health becomes a priority. I found that the constant pressure and fast pace of a corporate career left little time for self-care. Unfortunately, I continued a lifestyle that ultimately compromised my mental and physical health. I was lucky and I made changes. I now give my health more intentional focus. 6, freedom equals a lack of structure and uncertainty. Many executives miss the structure and pace of corporate life. I found that unstructured freedom can feel disorienting at first, and I still struggle with the feeling that I waste a lot of time. 7, legacy matters more than you think. After years of leading teams and driving strategy, I discovered my impact should not just be measured in financial terms. The way I shaped people, cultures, and organizations has become even more important as a valuable skill set for both my work as a coach and in my life.